Hi guys, I'm going to be showing how I did my makeup in high school. Now in high school I wasn't popular, but you know, I did have makeup on. And I didn't do a lot. I didn't contour, I didn't do anything. All I did was foundation, blush, under eyes, so basically this is what I used to do. So when I was at school I used to be like very something. I used to have a primer. Now I was basically doing stuff in school and basically I wanted to, every time I had foundation on I used to get in trouble by basically a teacher. I used to go, you shouldn't be wearing foundation or stuff like that. Everything that they could do, they basically did do, in other words. So basically I used to get in trouble a lot for basically wearing makeup when I wasn't really doing anything. I never used to contour, didn't know what it was to contour. I never bronzed or anything, so this is really weird for me to go back to what I used to wear in high school, which is really weird. So basically I had the primer on and I'd let that sit there. Then I get a foundation. I don't have the current foundation I used to wear, but I'm going to use this one because it was a bit like this. It was very light, it was very light coverage. It was not a CC cream, it was not a BB cream. I wanted the sheerest, most thing that I could get away with at school. So basically then I used to take a flat foundation brush. I used to do my foundation with a flat foundation brush all the time. I used to kind of smear it, as you can see, I'm just kind of putting it on. I don't know why I used to put this on. Just a very clear like foundation. I can tell just, it's not very it's covered. I just want something just to cover some bits of my foundation, which I was like, okay, this is fine. But I used to apply not a lot of foundation. I used to apply a smidgen just because I didn't want. I was one of the people where I wasn't good at tissues, but I was kind of not popular, but you know, just some type of one of them people that I used to be like. I mean, in the UK, I mean, when I was because I live in the UK, when I used to go to school, I used to be like, oh my god, I can't put too much foundation on, always I have to take it off. Literally, when I was younger, when you have foundation on, they used to give you some wipes and take off your makeup. And I went to school with full on fucking foundation on. I went full on out because I used to just go full on out. But this is what I used to do for school every day. I used to basically just, I used to buy the cheap stuff just because I had pocket money when I was little. I just used to have the cheap stuff, you know, just the cheap ass makeup. Just the cheap ass makeup stuff that I used to have. And I used to basically just keep putting it on until I found something that I used to really like in school. So you can see I just put this foundation, just a similar coverage to this foundation on. I used to go down like this to my neck. I know now that it's to match my skin, but I used to just do this and used to go, yeah, that's a bit better. So blend this type of foundation in so well that the teacher couldn't know I'd wore foundation. So I was like, whatever. Then basically I used to take some concealer and cover up my blemishes. So I never used it. I always used to use it on top. I used to go like that, like that, like that. And I used to basically just let it go. There we go. Any spots that I used to have, just covering them up. I used to dot every concealer all over. And then I used to go in with my foundation brush yet again and basically kind of pat it in, making sure nothing shows, making sure everything's just nicely done and just pat it in. I used to pat or swipe. This is the stuff with me. I used to swipe. When it came underneath the eyes, I was so sensitive underneath the eyes back then, and I used to basically just go. And then basically I used to get a lighter concealer. This is take one lighter than this. This is in the one fair. I used to take it lighter than this and go underneath the eyes. I used to do this. Used to go underneath the eyes. So people would actually not know that I basically, you know, just didn't get any sleep because I used to not get any sleep. I used to go out all night. I used to be a right menace. I used to go out with my friend and just to basically go in. And I used to pat. It took me ages to do this, but I knew, to me, I was like, this looks really good. And then I used to go with powder. Now the powder that I used to have was just a Stay Rimmer one. And it was basically a powder that was very transparent, but it was always like in the thing. So I used to get a big fluffy brush. I used to get one of these brushes I used to get a powder. I need to think of this because this powder's gone. This is my stay mat. I used to always wear this powder anywhere. I used to basically pop it on the skin like this. I didn't care. I was like, as long as it doesn't come off, I don't care. I was very like one of them kids. There's some days I never used to wear makeup, not at all. And other days I would actually just go, I'm patting on my skin. I used to be one of the kids that would never wear foundation. Sometimes I would go to school not wearing foundation or nothing like that. I used to go so thingy underneath my eyes just to make sure. Until I did like this finger swipe. I used to go like this and go, right, okay, good, that's not going anywhere. I used to be like that, I don't want it to go anywhere, I don't want it to do anything. Now, I never used to contour, I never used to do any of that. I used to blush, and basically the blush that I used to always go in with was a blush that was very nice at first. I used to go in with this sort of brush, this blush right here, this sort of Dream Mousse blush. I don't know why. I used to get it onto I don't know why I did this. I used to get into a very small brush and dip it in, and used to go like that. Sometimes I use my actual things, but then I'd be like, smile. And I don't know why, I used to like circle it on and then spread it out with my thing going. And I used to do this for some reason. I used to get it on a small brush. And I don't know why I used to do that. I used to pack the blush on because I wanted my cheeks to be rosy and everything. Just because I had normally rosy cheeks. But I used to just slap it on just like, and I used to slap it on just getting on my apples of the cheeks going, come on apples, just shine for me. And you see, that is just really, I don't normally like wearing the matte makeup. So what I do is I just do that and just smile and go to the other side. For some reason, I don't know why. And basically that was about it. I used to make them so bright that I was like, oh my god. Nowadays I'm like, oh my god, what the hell used to do when I was at school. But I used to get my finger, before I did the brush, I'd just get the thing, after I did that brush, I'd just get the finger and go like that. So it blended in. For some reason, I don't know why, it just would be like that. And then for my eyes, I used to get like a foundation brush, which I used to have. And I used to have this palette all the time. This is the Maybelline New York Silk Glam by Eye Studio. I used to take a purple, a very light purple, and just take that and just put that onto my lid. I used to do this, just take it. I didn't care about blending, I used to just do this, and it looked alright for me, so I just kind of went like this. And just kind of put it all on the lid. I used to be like, okay, more. I wanted my eyes to stand out, and I used to just be like, okay, I just want this done. And then I went in with a eyeliner, and oh my god, I was like, really like, oh my god, I need to basically make sure that the eyes are going to be good, and I want my eyes to look. And I used to basically, what I used to do, because in my school that I used to do flicks, hang on, I used to do like that. I used to be like, I want the flick like that. I don't know why, I just kind of did the flicks. I used to do like flicks. I didn't care if they weren't. I used to basically didn't care if they didn't match. I didn't care. And then I used to go underneath the eye to make sure I basically had my eyes like this. Like, I don't know why this was my thing. I was like, okay, my eyes are done, and that was it. That was basically my eyes done. And I was like, oh my god. Now I look back, I know that I have learned a lot and everything, but this was my eyes. And then for the lips, I used to take a gloss, a sheer gloss, and I used to basically, and that was it. And then I used to go faff. I had longer hair, and I used to faff around my hair for ages, trying to make sure it looked nice. And I was like, and what I do is a little bit of mascara. I used to go mascara time, and literally I used to be doing this, going mascara. I used to just go like that, and then I knew that I found it wasn't good enough, so I used to basically get a mirror so close to me, and I always just put on my bottom eyelashes. And then my friends going, all my friends used to go, don't put it on your bottom eyelashes. And basically I used to just do this with my eyelashes, just going like that. Nowadays I would never go like this because I don't like the way that the blush looks on me. I don't like it. I hate the big pinky cheeks right there. Now I know I have had mistakes. I This, I didn't care if this wasn't blended. I didn't care if the foundation wasn't sitting right. I was like, this needs to be covered no matter what. And this was what I kind of went to school with. I never used any setting spray. I never used to use any contour. All I did was foundation, powder, concealer. I used to cake it on so much, making my eyes look so dark. But yeah, guys, this is what I used to wear when I used to go to school. This is what I used to wear. Give this video a thumbs up if you do like it. Subscribe down below if you already haven't. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.